Guys, that was a true game of runs. You guys got out, punched them in the gut early. They came back in the third quarter there. It looked like they were really seizing momentum of the game. You guys outscored them in the fourth quarter 15-7. I mean, talk about the roller coaster of tonight's game.
I mean, in practice, we always do time and score, and we always tell each other, be composed. We know we got this. We've been in too many situations this year just like this for us to let this one go through.
I got to ask you about the dunk. The last time I saw a Roosevelt dunk that meaningful was a dunk at the buzzer beater to win the PG County Championship in 2014, maybe. Talk to me about that dunk, that play, that pass you had down to him, Fani.
Yeah, it's just chemistry. We've been practicing all season in practice. We literally have drills to dump the ball and draw contact and stuff. So we executed perfectly every time.
Going into that play, that wasn't coming out of a timeout, right? Because you had 4 timeouts left.
No, that was just those guys making a play.
Okay.
We tried to run another play, and then they they guarded it well, and then Fani just made a play. Fani and Jaylin made a play.
We'll talk about Parkville. Undefeated, had you guys down by, I think 10.
10.
Just talk about them a little bit. What impressed you most?
I think they're a good team. They're well coached. They got a lot of good guys, a lot of talent on their team. But I feel like we were tested more than that. They had a lot of good games. They were undefeated, but I feel like throughout the year we were tested a lot more. Even though they're a great team, I feel like we pulled through.
I mean, that was a battle tonight. That was really a battle. That it sucks that someone had to lose that. That's a really good team. That's as good a win we had all year.
Hey, Coach, I think, and speak for your guys if you want to join in as well. Obviously coming into the game, when you look at the records, they're undefeated. You guys are 17-5. I understand you guys played a challenging schedule, though. But I think one big thing that people maybe didn't take into consideration was your guys' experience in this type of stage. And I felt like, especially from you, James, Fani, even when you guys were kind of losing the rope a little bit, stayed even keeled. Especially, you, James, maybe didn't have the greatest shooting performance that you had all year, but you kept your composure. So, Coach, just kind of speak to the maturity on that and how big that was for the game.
I mean, that's who we are, right? We're not a great offensive team, but our guys grind and they believe and they get down. They don't panic, right? We sort of talked about that before the game started. Like, we weren't going to come in here and roll that team. Like, that's a really good team, and we got to be able to handle their runs, limit their runs, and we're down 10 late third, and it felt like it was slipping away, and these guys weren't playing that good. But it's just like, yeah, they just believe, and they're tough, right? A lot of the stuff we drew up tonight, Parkville blew it up, but kind of like that last play. But got 3 seniors here. They missed a year, but they've been playing varsity since they were sophomores. Like, they were around as freshmen when we won it, even though they weren't playing. They were around it, and so you described it. Like, it's just a lot of mental toughness.
You guys advanced to play Churchill next. You guys have a lot of big game experience. They don't have a lot of big game experience. Talk to me about that matchup, and specifically, I want to ask you a question I asked everyone last night at Watts. Have you guys played on a 94-foot court this year, or would that be your first time?
We haven't played on a college court this year. No.
Are you going to have time to get over to PG Community College or get some practice in on?
Probably not. But we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
What are your thoughts on coming here? Obviously, Comcast Xfinity is a great experience, something that a lot of kids treasure. And this is a lot different. What were your thoughts on coming here for this game and not being there?
I mean, obviously, if I had a choice, I wish we were still playing the semis in Maryland, right? That's an awesome experience for them. I've been there and lost the semifinal game, but it's still kind of special playing in that game. Like, even when you lose, it's like, something you'll remember. I understand why they made the decision to do that, and in a perfect world, would it be nice to be there? Yeah, but the MPSSA set it up really nice here. At least I don't know what's happening at the other sites, but it's a cool venue here, and so luckily we still get a chance to experience it.
Funny question for you. You know, when we get into state tournament play, it's kind of like a whirlwind. You win a game, get 1 or 2 sleeps, and it's on to the next one. Maybe not a ton of time for film breakdowns. I'm really not sure how you guys handle that, but you know, for this Parkville team, was it more of an approach for you guys to just kind of stick to what you guys are doing, or were you guys working a lot of adjustments into what you guys may have saw on the film?
Yeah, he prepared us for all of that. Like for the playoffs, every game we got to stick to what we doing and trust each other. Because it's coming in, they're a good team, but the defense that we run and stuff that we do is good to be prepared for that type of game.
I know you guys played in the same summer league as Churchill. Just out of curiosity, did you play them this past summer? Do you remember?
I didn't know.
I don't know. Shouldn't you know that?
Can't remember. Thought I'd ask the coach. Sorry.
When you after somebody?
Capital Summer League to nothing. You heard of it?
Mark,
Oh,
yeah.
I got one more question. Take me through what you guys saw on that last play. Their coaching staff and all their players were up in arms. It seemed, I think a travel was called, right? But how did you? We weren't quite sure what happened there. They just went crazy. Can you walk us through exactly what happened?
So what they had one person in the backcourt, and they had the shooter number 12 try to come off a off-ball screen. So we knew 12 was going to get the ball. So we tried to ask him coming off, get the contest. I mean, we didn't want to foul because we up, so we didn't want to send him to the line. So
Were you nervous when you heard the whistle that he did call a foul?
yeah,
I would have been on for
I thought he traveled, but it seemed like he was a little delayed in making the call, so I didn't.
just a little nervous.
Thank you guys. Good luck on Saturday.
I appreciate it.
Makes sense. Good job, guys.